God. I just got them like an hour ago, Demon. I'll send them to you in a few. Good. Look at all of you in that chat. Your true usernames are revealed, I see you. No more funny nicknames, just your direct @. I see you. Unseen Halo rated me, but I missed it? No! No! I had to delay by an hour to go out. Damn it. Well, it's the thought that counts. I'll have to raid him back. All right, well, we've waited long enough. Let's begin. Let's begin. Hello and welcome. Wow, what a beautiful day outside. It's so incredible here, and you're here too. What a coincidence. Welcome. Joey, I don't know why it's not appearing, but thank you for the 2. Where's Blood Gold? Just directly behind me. What do you mean? It's right there. Oh wait, we gotta... Welcome. Behind me is the beautiful Blood Gulch. And oh my god, wait a minute. What's that? It's light mapped. It's all so beautiful. Are those shadows all around the map? This is incredible. No way. Thank you for the 2, Joey, that you said Mythos when. Also, the 13th was my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Or late, very late happy birthday. Yeah. This is something... It's missing something big and bug-like. A Scarab! You're so right, Zophie. This map is missing a Scarab. I should spawn one in immediately. I like the way you think, Zophie. That's your big brain right there at work. Let's do that. But look around. The water isn't poop color. The water is, in fact, not poop color. In fact, I fixed the water quite a bit now. This chair is going crazy. Oh my goodness. Joey, thank you for that too! There it is.
Also, the 13th was my birthday.
That was a hell of a delay on that. Oh, dude, imagine if I landed on that. That would have been sick. Look at this beautiful place. Look at these shadows all baked in. Oh, it's so nice here, man. Look at all this. You guys want to see something even cooler? Like, I spent a bunch of time on some small details over the past couple days. Everything in the skybox is hardly perfect, but look! The Halo 3 style of Halo ring, using the Halo CE, aka the Halo 1 ring textures. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And the water, I spent a bunch of time working on the ocean water. It looks so much better. It is now not just blobs. It's purdy. That's a technical term. It's very purdy. I love it, dude. It's become so much like cleaner and smoother and believable. It's not perfect yet. There's definitely still some things I gotta tweak on it, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Banana Nana Nannerman with 21 months, dude! Thank you so much! Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. You said Enic. Wait. Oh no.
All of this effort to emulate a better Halo game.
Okay, Demon, thank you for the 2. However, there's a problem with what you said. Because, see, the implication that you very obviously had there was that Reach was a better game than 3. And, you know, I'm a little bit of a jokester myself. You know, I like jokes. I joke around. But that's not funny! Halo 3 is the best Halo game, alright? If anybody disagrees with my objectively correct opinion, well, they're just wrong. And that's embarrassing. Look how good this looks. Oh, and look, the water's real now. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Let me go back. Ah, I can't now. Milkman, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it.
I finished Sea Lasso. Now onwards to H2.
Let's go! I'm sorry you had to go through that hell, but Halo 2 is going to be even worse. It's going to be brutal.
H2A, SP, ring textures is an L but M of LLA XP re and is not an excuse PC H2A, SP, are vanilla and better looking.
What in the absolute hell did I just... the TTS butchered that. Not using the Halo 2 single-player ring is an L, you said. Oh my god, Modded Gamer with that 25! Thank you!
Halo Reach is better than Halo 3, very loud, incorrect buzzer.
So you're saying when I said that, I just... That's not true, okay. Wait, I mean, what I said was true. Your rebuttal was not true. Halo 3 is the better game, and I can prove it. Look how much prettier Forge World looks here than it does in Reach. There we go, case in point. It just looks better. And we're gonna make this look even prettier. Alright, it already looks good. I think so anyway, especially with the light mapping. But we're gonna make this look even nicer, even prettier. It's gonna be incredible. Your shadows. Listen, it's low light making, okay? It was a first light mapping test. Look at that. They're blurry. I know they're blurry, and I know they're very dark. Also really, really dark in here. But you know, it be like that. Sometimes it do be like that, and it be how it is sometimes, because it is. Reach had Smexier Scarabs? Reach didn't have Scarabs. Newsflash! Bungie broke them! Dark Ball! Thank you for 32 months! Appreciate it. Didn't Green try to do the same thing in Halo 4? He did, and he succeeded, actually. He did a damn good job of it.
That's my point. Whoever says Halo Reach is better is a bot and doesn't appreciate true art.
Modded Gamer, thank you for the 420 and for the absolute truth nuke, dropping that there. Alright. Anybody who thinks that Reach is better than 3... you're freaking wrong, dude. You're wrong! And I'm right. And if anybody disagrees, again, you know, with peace and love, you're wrong! Holy glaze. Nah, dude. It's actually, Halo 3 is such a good game that there will never be a Halo 3 anniversary because it'll be too powerful. It will actually shake the foundations of the earth. People will not be able to deal with it. Anyway, the HOA ring is better than the stupid C ring. Actually, I just checked. I have a couple of top scientists who I get to verify some of my work sometimes. They actually said that I picked the best ring, which is the Halo CE ring. And they love that I used the Halo 3 ring skybox model for the proportions. And that it's a very, they told me this is not me, so this is what they told me, is that I picked the best of all worlds, and that objectively my decision was the best possible given all circumstances. And, you know, oh my god! Optic Loki with the 50 gifted, dude! Holy hell! Immediately sniping Abyss, too! Thank you so much! What the hell?
However, Halo 2 is better than 3.
Thank you for the 3, Modded Gamer. And maybe. Optic Loki, thank you for the insanely massive membership drop. Holy hell! That is not a small amount by any means. Congrats to everybody who just got gifted by the extremely generous Loki. Thank you so damn much. And please, if you're feeling like typing in the chat and you just got a membership, spend that effort telling thank you to Loki, because that is so generous. Good God. Oh, dude, we get to listen to this Halo music. We get to be serenaded by the Halo choir as we go around on the objectively best looking version of Forge World ever, because it's in Halo 3's engine, which has, you know, the best art style of all the Halo games, objectively speaking, of course. Excuse me, who said that? That's crazy. Oh man, it's so pretty. Bungie did such a great job designing this map. And I'm excited because today we get to do a lot of detail. I'm talking waterfall improvements. I'm talking grass. I'm talking more grass. And get this, sometimes rocks. Also, did I mention sound? We're gonna make the map sound pretty. We're gonna make the trees not look like they were beheaded by a great scythe. But we need Scarab. That's a good point, Zophie. I knew we kept you around for some reason. Wait, that's the wrong tag. Oh, it's the best Scarab as well, the E3 Halo Wars Scarab. My god. Actually, wait, do I have the regular? I don't have the regular Scarab. Hold on, we gotta get the regular-ass Halo 3 Scarab in here really quickly. Oh. Also, I gotta go back really quickly while I'm looking for this, because Banana Man, I see you. I didn't get to read your membership because I started getting attacked. Thank you, said, for 20 months, said, Drake, the rapper. Wow, Forge World is so pretty. It is pretty. I appreciate your... What are we listening to? Ah, that's a copyrighted soundtrack. I'm sure it'll be fine, guys. YouTube's totally never demonetized me for 3 seconds of copyrighted material before. That's just never happened before, ever. Wait, wrong Scarab. God damn, I'm all over the place. Let's get Scarab, Halo 3, Scarab. Wait. Fuck, I put the wrong one in! There it is. Okay, we're good. False alarm. Everything's fine, actually. We got it. Alright, so my beautiful Scarab. Well, mine, but you know. And the Halo 3 Scarab from Huge Grass. The beautiful Huge... Ooh, it looks so good on this version of Forge World. God damn, those shaders are really doing something. Something to meet if you catch my drift. Oh, it's gorgeous. How are you driving the Scarab? It's some unbelievable witchcraft that you wouldn't even be able to comprehend in this, truly. Oh. Optic Loki, thank you for 1 month of membership. Holy shit, after a 50, you became a member yourself. Appreciate it. Said a 50 gifted is only 200 Australian dollar dues. Also, free members. That's actually not a bad deal given just how many members that you put in. Thank you, though. I mean, that's still an insane amount of money. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, for real. Can the Scarab get through the tunnel? No, it will climb over the tunnel. Like this. Up I go. Woo! I'm climbing rocks. Look at me go. It's beautiful. Oh. This is a Halo Reach map where you're playing in Halo 3. That's a good point, Abyss. You know, this is that's a great point. And now, because of your incredible observation, I'll be able to monologue about it. We need that Draugr. I know. The Draugr, to be honest, though, the Draugr would not fit on this. Ooh, reflection. That's so nice. The Draugr would not fit on this map at all. The Draugr is actually significantly larger than a Scarab, and the Scarab already doesn't even fit through that tunnel. The Draugr, I'm afraid to say, but it really doesn't have much of a place on Forge World. In fact, a lot of the vehicles that I've made don't really have much of a place on Forge World. Even the Pelicans barely fit in the hangar up here.
Did you see Fallout 4
Hey!
getting an anniversary update like Skyrim did?
Oh shit, I
Hopefully
did not.
they fixed all the issues with the next gen update.
Thank you for that 3 Modded Gamer. I did not know that. What the fuck? That's huge, actually. It's terrible. It's like 9/11 for the modding community because they're gonna have to like redo everything. But like, that's actually awesome that they're giving Fallout 4 an anniversary update for the casual players. That's awesome. You made a Draugr? No. Well, a long time ago I started making a Draugr, but I never got it in the game. Well, I got a model of it in the game, but it wasn't finished. Show Draugr? It's in Reach. I don't have it in Halo 3. I know it's confusing because we're on Forge World, but it's Halo 3. What does it look like? I can pull it up in Blender. Let me see. Where's my Draugr? It should be in my Reach folder somewhere. It's probably bad now because I feel like I've become a lot better at modeling, but we'll see. Oyster, thank you for 10 months! Much appreciated, dude. Oh, there's my Draugr. Thank you, said... Ah, rejected botgun, I return from the shadows. I see you are too weak to handle the majesty of the Halo 4 tools. Clearly you don't own an air fryer. You know what you don't own? A custom modeled Draugr. Based off of the Reach design that was concepted in one of the early versions of the maps. This is my Draugr. It's not that good, to be honest. It's something. It exists. I modeled it at some point within the last 2 years. And it's okay, I guess. It's fine. It's got like, I think I made a little room in here. Yeah, there's a little room in here that I was going to put stuff in. I don't think I ever got to the point where I didn't model the full interior. There was supposed to be this little hole that you can go through, and it like takes you into a much larger interior space. That's it, finished. It's like actually good. It's okay. It's okay. I spent quite a while on it, just like refining the shapes and stuff down. It could be better though. Davy Jones, thank you for the 2!
Hey Drake, guess where I am? I'm literally in a plane right now flying to HCS.
You didn't let me guess!
You know who's not flying to HCS right now?
Oh, I can guess that one. Yeah.
You aren't.
Yep.
You're gooning live.
Yeah, well, they don't know.
Meanwhile, I'm at 34,000 feet roasting you for not going.
I wish I went, man!
You absolute whiner.
Wiener. It's pronounced wiener. Thank you very much.
Looks
I feel
like
sad.
Today is Fallout Day and Bethesda was announcing a lot earlier. It seems Fallout is getting some massive W's this year.
Hell yeah, it
Hopefully
is.
tomorrow Halo can do the same.
God, I hope so, dude. Please. Please, we need a W, man. Please. If 343 announces some really cool shit at HCS, I think I can breathe a sigh of relief. If they show something uninteresting, I think it's cooked. I think we can all just agree it's over. Say we had a good run and drink the Kool-Aid, so to speak. We only have 15 minutes to announce any W's. Yeah, well, I'm going to be live tomorrow, by the way. So if you guys are not going to HCS and you're looking for a place to watch with some people and see what's going on at the HCS announcement, I will be live. You are more than welcome. In fact, I would even encourage you to come through tomorrow at around...
In all seriousness, though, I'm loving Forge World in 3.
Thank you for the 2, Oyster, and for the kind words. Yeah, I'm also loving it, to be honest. I think it looks really good. I'm pretty happy about it. Oh, also, I need to go and pop open Reach Tools here really quick.
Shout like you just got a 50 subs again. I bet your neighbors will love it.
Thank you for the 3. You mean when I go, yeah, like that? I think my neighbors don't mind at all, actually. I think they don't give a frick. Because one of my neighbors is an old lady, and she probably is just like, oh, those youngins, so exciting. Their lives are so exciting. Yes. That's kind of how I imagine it goes. Oh, here, waterfalls. Oh my god, why? There's so many. I'm dead. I'm going to call with non-HCS folks and watch it. What time are you streaming tomorrow? I'll be live an hour before the HCS show main reveal thing happens. So what time is that? It's like 2 p.m. I'll be live. My time, that's Central Time. Yeah, because it's 1 p.m. Pacific, so 3 p.m. my time. So I'll be live at 2 p.m. Central, a.k.a. noon Pacific. Check stream chat? Fine, maybe I will check stream chat. Not because you told me to, though, but I will check it for my own personal reasons. Oh, we got a bingo? Alright, let's check it out. Here's our Halo CE anniversary bingo for tomorrow. We're so back. That's a free space, dude. That's a free space. Sprinting is the free space, actually, though. That's so funny. These are both free spaces. References to the TV show? Please no. Holy fuck, please, absolutely not. This one better stay fucking empty. Holy. Johnson's voice gets recast? That would actually upset me quite a bit. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 3!
I will be asleep, it'll be around 4 a.m. for me. I cree.
Well, then when you wake up, you'll have some pretty exciting news. Climbing and vaulting, 50-50. Looks like an Unreal Engine 5 starter project. I don't think so. I don't think so. Dig site weapons and characters? I would say there's a strong possibility of at least one. Engineers? Considering the rumor says they're working on the Reach engine, I could see engineers being a thing. That seems fairly likely. References future lore in the Endless? Dude, I will write. I hate the Endless and the future lore so much.
Hey, Drake.
Hey!
If that's your real name, check
It
DMs.
is.
I left you something. You dropped it.
I dropped it? What did I drop, Davy Jones VFX? You bitch! I'm outing you, dude. This is Davy Jones's fucking... I'm doxed. Doxed. Look, that's what he left me. This motherfucker, dude.
And me, IT's so over. We're so back. And it being over $70 are my ideas.
It's going to be $70. It's going to be $70. Oh, David Jones, I got something for you. Dude, why are my hands that white? That's insane. They're glowing. Alright, engineers may be dude, I will actually be so upset if there's a future lore reference. I don't want anything about it. Alpha base, and I assume that's from Fireteam Raven. I don't, indifferent. It was unlikely in my opinion. Most assets are from Infinite. There's gonna be some. We can guarantee there's gonna be some. Chips Dubbo. I don't know. Flood revealed in the first trailer. I mean, it's an old-ass game. It's not exactly a spoiler to reveal the flood in the first trailer, but yeah, I think that's likely. Who thinks they're going to announce a price? I think it's too early for them to announce a price. I think it's rage bait if they announce the price and it's like more than $60. PC issues because of Unreal Engine 5. How are we ever going to know that from a reveal trailer? Modded Gamer, thank you for the 420!
You missed my tip cause you were distracted and bot steel tipped.
That's true. Oh, yeah, thank you for the 420. You said knock on wood, SMH. There we go, knocked on wood. $70 or more, I think we can all just assume it's going to be at least $70. That's the industry right now. Uses Blam, Lord Zed mods it on day one. He would do that, 100%. He would get that working so quick. Zuka Zamami. I'm gonna be so real, dude. I have no idea who that is. I don't know who the fuck Zuka Zamami is. I don't know the lore names of these people. I'm looking this up. Zuka Zamami. He was a San Shayum. Blessed Sangheili Special Office. You lost me. I don't give a fuck. Alright. Oh, wait, wrong tab. There. What else? Environment lighting is terrible again. I don't think so. Not an Unreal Engine. I think it's gonna look good. Any content directly lifted from CEA? I would actually riot if that happened. CEA needs to stay so far away from this remake. Major changes to game balance. They'll probably do some things like a little spicy around that. If I had to guess, they'll probably make some kind of changes. Maybe they'll add like the grapple shot in. I feel like that would... It just depends. There's definitely going to be some things that are going to change, some major change to game balance, but we'll see. It could be good, could be bad, could be neither. Generated AI gets mentioned. Doubt it. Highly doubt it. The AI rumor was mostly for like their toolkits and production speed ups. I highly doubt generated AI will get mentioned. Rated M for mature? Yeah, right, then. It's 2025. You think Halo's gonna be rated M? No, absolutely not. Game is missing a core feature at launch. If it doesn't launch with Forge.
Zuka was the elite following Master Chief through the entirety of the novel of CEU bot.
Thank you for the 420 Modded Gamer. Yeah, sorry I'm not a fucking nerd, dude. I don't read fucking books, dude. What am I, what the fuck?
Can you streaming for the next 6 hours so I have something to watch?
Yeah, maybe.
Also am debating slamming beers on the flight and trying out my impressive Asian accent on the flight attendants.
You should definitely do that. You should definitely try that out. I actually think that's an awesome idea. Go, David Jones. Get drunk and try it out. It's so... Oh, dude, I love this. It starts with... Well, let me... Game is... Again, if there's no Forge at launch, and this is a mainline Halo game, I will freak the fuck out. Split screen... It's split screen makes me just go directly into the it's so over.
Here's $3. End the stream now so Davy Jones doesn't have anything to watch.
Thank you for the 3 Dark Steel. Unfortunately, I actually want to do things today. I actually want to make the Halo 3 Forge world look good. I want the waterfalls to have purdy FX. I want the grass on the ground to look good. And, you know, good stuff like that. So that's where I'm at. We're going to make this look good. Look, I already spent the time making the water look nice. Look at that. The waves, the way they kind of warp and warble and they... Why you become south? Because it's my people. I live in Texas, brother. This is my natural accent. I talk the other way because I want to relate to them Californians.
The remake. I think you are getting your hopes too high for a CE remake.
So you never had Fortune? Yeah, but it's not a remaster. It's a remake. But we don't know anything about it. Like, some people are saying it might not even have multiplayer. I think that's the dumbest shit I have ever heard. It's obviously going to have multiplayer. If somebody says, it's just going to be a yeah, right, dude. Yeah, fucking right. I hope this ages well. I really hope this ages well. But yeah, fucking right, dude. It's going to have motherfucking, shit and fart. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I meant. Right. I need it to make... Alright, my thing right now is... At some point, I need to add all the trees onto the hills here. Ignore the shadows. That's a feature. Davy Jones! Thank you for another 2, man. Appreciate it.
I have a bunch of based questions for the Q&A panel if they have one.
God, they better put you up
Here's
there.
An example. Can you guys stop fucking with my childhood and leave the corpse of this franchise alone?
My God.
13 years of disappointment and empty promises is enough, right?
You would think so. You would think so. But Davy Jones, you're missing the point, man. This time for real. I know they said that the last time and the time before that and the time before that. But it's this time for real, Davy Jones. Guys, come on. It's going to be great. Why would you even think something that has any potential for it to not be good? Guys, please. It's going to be fine, guys. Read up. Oh, did I miss you? My bad. My bad. Hidden Experie's recent flood video vehicles mentioned. I want your thoughts on it. It's a Covenant transport called an Umbra. Image and stream chat, but it's basically a shadow of vigor. I feel like I've heard of the Umbra before. Definitely heard of that. Oh, yeah. Somebody posted yeah. You know, that looks sick. Whoever rendered out this design for it did an amazing job. I've seen this picture before years ago. Somebody really wanted me to make it and model it, but yeah, it's really fucking hard to do. That's a lot of work. But this thing looks awesome. It's really, really good. Where said bruh. We're gonna make a pretty waterfall now. Watch as I make a pretty waterfall. I'm gonna get banned from HCS, dude. That would actually be hilarious. You're literally just gonna speak your mind and they're gonna be like, he's too powerful. He can't keep getting away with this. How's the Draugr going? It looked like this. This is how it looked like from when I last worked on it in 2024. Put a double rainbow in Halo 3 Forge World. Okay. What the fuck? Modded Gamer, thank you for the 420, dude. I appreciate it.
All the leaks are pointing towards no multiplayer, so I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I don't care if a CE remake has multiplayer as long as they get the story and the feel right. It's not a big deal. It's the people who worked on the other esoteric hope.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you want the irony and the doomer out of the way. I think it could actually be the best product to come out of Halo Studios. That's the truth. I don't think it's going to be bad. I think it's actually going to... My thing is, I don't think this is going to be the most incredible game that's ever released, obviously, because I'm a sane human being. But I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. First project, they rebranded 343. It's still the same company. I'm sure there's lots of major shakeups that have happened, but it's still 343. Let's not pretend here. I think it's going to be really good, actually. I think if you're a Halo fan, you're going to love it. And I think if you're a non-Halo fan, you're still going to be like, you know what? That was pretty good. I think I like that. I don't know how to feel about AI being used in every facet of the remake. Adam, I believe you fell for internet misinformation. That is not true. You got hit by the disinformation bug. Somebody fucking tricked you. That is not at all true. There's not generative AI in every facet of... You can't make a... Even if AI was better than it is now, you still couldn't use generative AI for it. It wouldn't even work. That's the game workflow. It can't... It's... Whatever. It's all artists. Hidden Xperia said on his most recent video, Hidden Xperia is incorrect. Watch that age poorly too. Watch them be like, guys, we generated every texture using AI. The value that we're getting out of our AI in partnership with Microsoft is incredible. It's not going to happen. That's not, but that would be really funny. That would be so funny. That's why you can't trust leakers in Twitter? Yeah. The AI thing was in terms of like productivity and stuff on the back end. Hidden Xperia said it was only certain things? Yeah. When it comes to making a AAA type game like Halo, people would find out really quickly if you're using AI for stuff. I'm sorry to say, but Halo has a very particular art style, and it requires artists. At least currently, with the way that AI is now, you need artists working on every facet of every texture and model. AI model making stuff is not good enough, not even close to good enough. Texturing stuff is also not even close to good enough. If you're trying to do an Unreal Engine 5 AAA game that's gorgeous to look at, using AI would be the worst decision you can make because it would look horrible. COD is AI 100% now? No. I mean, they AI generate their slop nameplates and whatever else they do, but they're not AI generating the maps. You still need artists for that. As of this year, as of today, you cannot make a good-looking game using AI yet. You still need artists. You cannot make a good-looking game with AI currently. Even as amazing as AI is currently and how it's always improving, it's still not good enough. Sorry to say to the AI lovers out there, but it is... You just can't yet. One day you will be able to. But that day is not today. They might use it for bug catching? Yeah, maybe. Why'd you have to use the term bug catching? You could have said that so many different ways. I can't turn on live captions? I'm not sure. I didn't change anything. I'm using the same settings I always do. Might be something on YouTube's end. They changed a lot of stuff today. Everybody has their raw usernames now on the chat. They changed the layout of all of YouTube recently. It might just probably on their end, frankly. Those fricking fricks, dude. I am steaming mad at these YouTube fellas. They just keep making me so gosh darn angry. Darksteel, thank you for the 3! Appreciate it.
RJ is right. The game is actually so broken and buggy we'll wind up wishing it was made in AI.
God, that would suck, dude. No, I think it'll be good. Alright, here's why I think the game will actually be good. Alright, obviously it's tomorrow, so everyone's getting very nervous and they're flinging their opinions left where they think it's positive or right where they think it's negative. Like, opinions are swinging wildly because people are nervous to see what's going to come tomorrow, but the truth is it's probably just going to be good. It's not going to be bad. I think they've learned their lesson enough to make an actually good game. Infinite would have been a actually good game if it had launched with all the content it was supposed to, and if this game launches with all the content it's supposed to, plus the lessons they've learned since Infinite, it's just going to be a good game. It's going to be good. There's always going to be people nitpicking little things and stuff. There's like the Craig thing with the brute from Infinite and all that. We might get nothing on the level of that, but like there's going to be some things you're going to see after the announcement where people are going to like zoom in and pixel peep into the background of an unfinished game footage, and they're going to be like, what's that? But like, I think overall the game is going to be fine. I think it's going to be a good game, and it's not going to be amazing. It's just going to be good, probably. Joe, thank you for the 2.
Literally just meant procedurally generated terrain, didn't it? Which has been in use for a long time and a lot of games use it.
Yeah, I think what they're meaning is like on large scale stuff. Like, they're not like, guys, we're sitting in a fucking AI image generator generating textures. They were like, no, we're trying to do like big stuff with AI and like automate large scale processes and improve productivity in like the workplace type shit. Like some boring Microsoft AI type shit. I don't think they meant they were using AI-generated textures or anything like that. It's an Unreal Engine 5 game we're talking about here. It's got to be artists. It's either artists or artists working on photographs, so more artists. I'm gonna grab my Stargate effect for the waterfall.
Again, one of the studios who worked on the Oblivion remake is working on the game, and that game turned out well.
Yeah, it
Halo
did.
Studios is only overseeing the project, so I have faith it'll be at least a decent game.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're just overseeing the project, as far as I know. Thank you for the 420, by the way. I don't think they're just overseeing the project, and I don't think Halo Studios can just oversee the project, because if the rumor is to be believed, it is still running on the Halo engine. In fact, it's allegedly running on the Reach engine, which is a amazing, probably the best, most stable, most feature-packed Halo engine you can get. So that's pretty fantastic. And the reason I don't think Halo Studios is just outsourcing that is because you kind of need some Halo engine knowledge. I mean, I guess you could just teach the people over there, but like... Wait, what? Did you not know that? People are saying it's running on Blam? Yeah, in the same way that... okay, you've been ironically asking questions. So this one, I don't know if you actually didn't know. No, you knew that. You definitely knew that. No, I'm being serious. Yeah, they're saying they took the Reach... they took the Reach version of Blam and then they like upgraded it and modified it, and that's what's running under the hood. And in the same way that the Oblivion remake, like under the hood was literally Oblivion, and they just did the Unreal Engine graphics on top of it, that's the CE remake. They're making their own CE in the Reach engine, and then all the visuals are in the Unreal Engine wrapper atop it. That's the rumor that has some sources that might be worth believing. That's so interesting. It is interesting because it makes it very moddable. That's what I'm most interested in, frankly. But yeah. A rumor that pisses me the fuck off. To be honest, I think it's the better move, and let me tell you why, okay? From my perspective, if that is true, it is way better. Maybe they couldn't remake the Halo feel. That's kind of what I was going to get at, actually. It's not even that they couldn't remake the Halo feel, because given enough time and resources, you could get the Halo feel in Unreal Engine. It would just be very challenging to do. It would take a very long time and a lot of resources. UNSC, thank you for the $5.
/ post game lobby and prox chat if MP folded hands emoji.
Please, the social aspect of Halo has been dead for so long, and that was where all of the memories were made. It does bother me a lot that companies are so afraid to let users curse at each other in a game chat that they just separate you out and they don't let you hear toxic people. That makes me sad, because the only way to make those awesome memories is to risk talking to toxic assholes. That's the only way. Your games are made worse in your attempts to protect the user. They have the option to mute everybody. Let them choose it. Don't hard code it into the game. Fucking blows. Curebox, CE, and Saber engine. There's CE anniversary for you. So good. So many easy ways to get away from toxic people. Yeah, dude. People just... There's just a lot... Like, this is the truth of it, alright? This is because of a true part of the world that we live in, which is that there's a lot of sensitive people out there, dude. I would not consider myself a sensitive person. If somebody's mean to me, I'll think about it for like a day and be like, damn, that freaking sucked. And then I'll move on with my life. A lot of people are just sensitive. There's a lot of sensitive people out there. And they are being catered towards. And I would prefer that they are not catered towards, and that everybody can act like an adult, and instead you cater it towards the people who don't really give a fuck and can handle themselves, and the people who don't like it can get the fuck out. That would be my preference, personally. Alright, we need some effects. What do we have here? Forge, impact, spray action. What does this look like? Look at some textures. Fluid spray large. Or XL large. I got some of that. Means more angry parents are getting mad at companies. Well, angry parents can shove it, dude. I don't give a fuck. And these companies shouldn't either. You sign up, you sign a little terms of service when you play these games. And especially this was the case when the games were rated M back in the day. You play a rated M game, you risk getting called a slur on the internet. Because there's assholes out there. And that sucks. But just fucking mute them if you don't want to hear it. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. This is how it was done for a long time, and it was fine. What if they announce Halo Wars 3 tomorrow? That'd be random as fuck, dude. Yeah, but people are stupid. People are stupid, and the best games that you can play multiplayer-wise have proximity chat, or they have team chat enabled. For example, Marvel Rivals, you can talk to your team. That's pretty great. I love talking to my team at Marvel Rivals. Just kidding, I fucking don't. I mute them. But the fact that I have the option to talk to them is great. I like that. Thank you, Marvel Rivals. Very cool. I hope the CE remake plays a bit more like 2 to 3 with a bit of reach. I will tell you this, as somebody who has modded Reach a fair amount, you can very easily bring things to feel like more CE through Reach. Like, it would not be hard. Just disable sprinting, change some walking and jumping speeds, done.
Also, to be fair,
hey!
H2 Act turned out really well.
Yeah!
Granted, that was an entirely different studio plus Blur, but I think Terry's some credibility to the most recent remake 343 was a part of. Separate H2A from MP and MCC launch. On top of that, HS has def learned.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm actually, like, I'm not overly positive, but I am positive, like, vibe-wise for the reveal. I think it is going to be good. I think it's going to look impressive. I think Halo fans are going to be happy. I think people who haven't played Halo in a long time will get their attention caught. I think people are going to go, oh, dang, Halo Studios is actually cooking something pretty interesting here. And I don't think it's going to be, like, a revolutionary game by any means, but I think people are going to see it and be like, damn, that's cool as fuck. I think I'm going to play that because it looks like a good Halo again. And that's the thing that there's no way Halo Studios doesn't know by now. There's no way. There's physically no way they don't know it. People want that old Halo experience, and they also know that they need to make it new and modern because the gaming landscape has substantially changed since the heyday of Halo, and they know these things. Management has to know these things, and they have to see if they are able to pull that off, and I think that's probably what they're going to go for with this. All right, sorry, I'm so distracted. Holy shit. I have faith, though. I really do. And I don't think it's unfounded faith. My faith in it being, like, good is based off of just pure evidence and the track record of how things have gone. Mine is not a blind faith in, like, a copium. It's just like, I have seen how things have gone. I've seen the track record. I understand all these things, and I think it will be a good game. But hey, we gotta wait till tomorrow. Where I'll be streaming it, by the way. So you guys better be there. Okay. I'll be streaming it tomorrow. Mod Gamer, thank you for another big 420.
Halo fans being happy. Lamau good one rejected funny gun.
Yeah, and you want to hear something even crazier? I don't give a fuck if it has sprint or if it doesn't. I don't care. I know. Isn't that weird? I just don't give a fuck about it. It doesn't change anything for me. I literally don't care. It's not going to change that much. David Jones, thank you for the $5.
Don't forget, everyone, my opinion is the correct one. The king is dead. Long live the king. 2001 to 2010.
Rest in peace, old Bungie. They will never, ever be back. All we can hope for now is nerds as big as the Bungie guys. The only thing that I think will save Halo truly are nerds as big as the OG Bungie crew doing what they do best. Nerding the fuck out. What am I looking for? Ah, I remember now. Object gear. Dude, I am so all over the place because of this conversation. Rip Bungo. R.I.P. R.I.P. Unless they buff enemies in quantity as well. Oh, they're modifying the engine. From the rumors, anyway. They are modifying it. Excuse me. Okay, where were these particles from? You know what? Check this out. I'm trying to make right now a waterfall effect, because if you look in Halo 3, the waterfalls, they don't have any of that nice spray coming down from the sides or anything. We're going to fix that. Using science and technology, I will create the greatest ever waterfall particle effect. They will talk about it for generations. It will be grand and it will be glorious. And I'm going to do it by entering my BFG Material Explosion Huge effect under my Explosion Huge Liquid effect. My toaster is telling me I gotta go see you later. Good luck, Abyss. Good luck. Good Star Wars is pretty alright. I'll tell you that much for free. Where is this under? FX Particles Material Water. Ah! Alright. We can make some comparisons here. Fluid spray, extra large. What do we have here? Impact, extra large. Brave. Fluid. Impact spray, large water. Wait, this might be it. This might be it. McCook. Fluid spray, large. Is there a fluid spray, extra large? There is not. That means this is the particle I was after. Wonderful! I found it. What was this? This was the steam one. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to spawn in our very first effect scenery here. It's going to be beautiful. Tags, levels, multi, forge halo, and then we want our very first effect, Waterfall 01. Our very first recreated Forge World effect, guys. It's here.
To be fair, the devs of Halo are huge Halo fans. It's just been leadership and work life that has been horrible over the 343 era. Also, I think people cling too much to the past and won't give Halo Studios a chance because they didn't like 343.
I'm not going to disagree with you there. I think you're 100% right. The problem is that people are pretty correct to be angry with them. Like, I want to be a nice guy and give them credit for the good that they did as well, but they've disappointed a whole lot of fans. Don't they have the mandate in Halo 4 to hire people who didn't like Halo? Yeah, I mean, they've basically been having to do a course correction the entirety of their existence, like 343, I mean. Because they started on a horrendous foundation. Alright, let's see here. I want to make these particles big! Let me see them big! Alright, I have an idea. Particle self-acceleration here is how much the particles move in a particular direction. I'm going to try this. The particle lifespan to like 7 to 9 seconds. We're going to see where these particles end up. Okay, this makes them go forward. Certainly interesting. Is that forward or is that to the side? Oh, that's to the side actually. That's kind of what I wanted. Alright, let's give their gravity like 0.5. And then let's turn that self-acceleration to like 2. Okay, it looks terrible, but it's a start. Also, it's not clipping... I guess I would just have to make their lifespan a little shorter. start. It's hard to sympathize with a company who promoted that. Oh, you know what? This isn't even the correct particle. This is supposed to be the stuff that's like at the bottom of the waterfall, splashing up and around. So instead of adding gravity, well, I guess we'd have a little bit of gravity like that, but then the initial velocity would be like 5. And I would, going up just like that. Let's change it from a line to make it a sprayer. Let's increase the gravity and the emission angle 0 to 45, gravity to 0.5. We increase gravity, reduce velocity. Lifespan 1 to 2 seconds. It's a start. I should probably look at what Reach has for this, because this is already just kind of odd. Let's also take a look at the waterfall itself. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the Falls Close base, so that's where it's like at the bottom. I'm 50-50 because despite content on release, Infinite was the closest thing to OG Halo in terms of art style and feel. That's why when I was talking earlier, and I agree with you, when I was talking earlier about the course corrections that they made, I genuinely do think that the changes made in Halo Infinite, I think anybody with a sane, rational mind would agree, is that they did a good job with the art on Infinite. They understood the mission on Infinite. It was the process of getting there that fucked them over really hard. It was like the way that things were mismanaged. I mean, don't forget about the giant story about how poorly 343 was mismanaged all throughout Infinite, when realistically Infinite could have been a banger game with a way longer lifespan and way more regular players, but due to failures of management, that actually just was unable to happen. I don't think they want to let that happen again. I don't think they will let that happen again. Where's my waterfall? Is it underwater? Oh, it is. Lower big. What does it have here? We have waterfall color. Does this have an alpha map? Isn't that the same Halo 3 waterfall? I'm pretty sure that is. What about the base map? Okay, I should probably grab the base map. Forge Halo waterfall. All right, let's grab that. Hold on. I had to remember that HCEAA will just be a scene-to-scene replay of the TV show. I mean, the show was so beloved. How could they not reference the Halo TV show? It was amazing. I loved it. I couldn't pull my eyes away. It was incredible. Truly something special. Calling it now, the remake is in the silver timeline. They're going to start remaking all the games in that timeline and go with the Season 3 announcement of the show. I will say, if they decide to go with a brand new timeline for the remake, I'm so here for it, dude. Get the Endless out of my fucking face. I don't ever want to see the Endless again. Give me the UNSC versus the religious aliens from space. Please. Holy fuck, please. Modern Gamer, thank you for the 69. Nice.
Also Devil's Advocate, 343 could never be the same as Bungie, mainly because Microsoft literally owned 343 and made whatever decisions that Microsoft wanted,
True.
while Bungo had a good middleman that would fight for them.
Also true.
We'll see how HS turns out too.
I have no idea what's going on in the management of Halo Studios. Obviously, I think I don't really need to go out on a limb and say that. But I suspect there have been talks, and the only reason I suspect that is because shareholders want to know, why did it all get so fucked up? What the fuck happened? Hello? What's going on? And I think the answer is pretty obvious. 120, 1.2 to 3. Wait, that's insane. What the fuck? Well, I'm just going to copy these values. Gravity 1, air friction 2. And ending interpollant is a -1, not +2 there. Alright, let's see. Holy fuck. That cannot be right. Reach, what's going on here? Override near fade. Use with caution. So that's the scale. It goes from 0.2 to 1.3. Alright, I'm just going to copy these, dude. 0.8 to 2. If it worked in Reach, it'll work here. Up to 2. On a particle random, particle age goes from 0.2 to 1.3. These are going to be really tiny particles. Particle tint, it's white. Particle alpha, 0 to 0.12. Oh my god. What is this? Does it have an alpha black point? What the fuck? 0 to 1 like that, all the way to like halfway? What am I witnessing here? Alright, this is allegedly the effect that Reach has. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, what's the radius on it, though? 0 to 1 and angle is only 20. That is so weird. That literally could not be correct. I'm gonna do my own thing.
TBH, I don't mind the endless. As long as they take a different direction, maybe have them as a tool for the Gravemind, or even with them potentially hinting at the Primordials return, something to do with that. The endless need to have a different direction.
I mean, I hear you with that. It's the problem wasn't even the concept of the endless. Like, I don't hate them conceptually. It's just the problem is that nothing fucking happened. Nothing. There was nothing. Fucking absolutely nothing happened. We don't know anything about them. Vague things were hinted at. That was it. And it fucking sucked wieners, dude. What if the remake is a history of the TV show? Based epic silver timeline remake. Please, dude. Please! Maybe that's for the little waterfalls? That would make more sense. Because that's waterfall. Oh, that's falls close versus falls distant? I'll have to check in Reach and see which one's which. There was so much headcanon about the Endless in the community. Decided to take some of it as fact when there's zero info on them? Yeah. We literally don't know shit. It's weird. They won't remake Reach, they'll just make an audio log or terminal to show it off screen like in this show. So based, so epic. We'll see what happens. Hold on, let me stand up and stretch my legs very quickly, and I'll be right back.
We will see Jimmy Rings do the deed all over again with Meki from Cortina's perspective in epic Unreal 5 graphics.
Just kidding! Yeah, so thank you for the 3-modded gamer. I think that was a great idea. Yeah, they're going to make Master Chief smash again, and actually you'll see from the perspective of the person that he's smashing so that you can really understand the emotional impact that you're getting from Master Chief there. It's also VR compatible. It's actually a VR requirement. For that scene, you have to continue playing, you have to put on a VR headset to experience that from a virtual reality perspective. It's just for the emotional impact, though, you know, to understand how Chief is feeling in that moment. It'll be a quick time event like Halo 4. He goes, smash the A button to smash. Alright, I think this is probably for the little waterfalls. I'm going to switch it back to what it was, 0 to 1. I've almost perfectly covered this over, I think. I'm not entirely sure how this all works. That's why I'm opening Reach right now, to see what even is going on here, because this looks weird. Like, I feel like that's way too small of an area for these particles to be coming out of. There's far too many of them as well. I'm missing something in the larger effect here. Looping, it's 1 second duration. Is it because my duration is different? No, it wouldn't make a difference. Oh, does this have a physics template? I guess that's a difference. I'm going to copy these. 0 to 10. Override fade is 4. Near fade cutoff is 0, whatever. LOD and distance. Near fade override is 4. And then 40 and 60. That's something. Is Reach open yet? No, of course not. Yeah, it's tube, constant X. That's all correct. Looks good. Am I really not missing anything? That's just how it is? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, does it have any physics? It uses default. Oh! My bad. Tags, FX, physics templates, defaults. 1 and 2, physics. Yeah, now this is a perfect recreation of the waterfall particle from Reach. Now I just gotta figure out which one this actually is and the rest of these. I think the waterfalls are one of the biggest and nicest looking parts of Halo Reach. And speaking of the waterfalls, I would like to get the new waterfall textures in now. We have waterfall Z-bump, these two waterfall materials. I think that was it. Let's get those in. Tool, bitmaps, levels, multi, forge, halo, bitmaps. Okay. From here, we should be able to get some pretty good results. I think they actually do use the Valhalla material here for this, which is kind of cool. Halo 4 Cortana was just a naked woman. She literally was. There were indents on the normal map where her nipples are. You can't see them because of the shader that she has, but they are there. It's literally just a human woman body model that they edited. Not that that's a bad thing, that's a perfectly fine way to go about doing stuff, but no, she literally was just a human woman there. Please read. Oh, thank God it loaded. Alright, let's take a look at the waterfall here. So I really like the way that it's so foggy and misty. I think it looks amazing. So we're going to go to the effect scenery here. And I'm looking for, in Reach, this is called Waterfalls, Forge Falls Close 01 Base. In fact, I'm going to start naming my stuff the exact same. That way things are kind of consistent. I want it to look Halo 3 and good, but I want the names to be Forge Falls Close 01 Base. And I need to edit these myself. We go to our, where's my effect scenery? There you are. How much of the Forge world can be successfully ported? How many new islands could you add? I could add quite a bit. Oh, I broke it, didn't I? No, we're good. Alright, there's our Forge Falls Close 01 base. Now we just gotta go into Reach and see where that one actually is. So, Close 01 base. Okay, so it actually is down here. That is not the same effect. Oh, it must have a custom model for it. That's annoying. Let me look at that. No, it just uses FX anchor. It's tied to marker. Interesting. Did they do something special here? It's just tied to marker. Duration bound is 1. Nothing special there. Maybe it's tube constant X. Isn't that what I already have? Oh, there might be multiple emitters. No, it's core. Oh my god, my dumbass. Dude, I only checked one of these. I'm dead. Still, it doesn't make sense. But whatever. I'll just have to make it work. I'll just move on to the next part of the particle system and just keep on going. Probably should have used the Halo 3 effect for this now that I think about it. I wonder if I could do that. Let's see, can I save time? Add effect scenery. We want the River World, aka Valhalla effects. Where the fuck? There. FX. Waterfall. It's a regular scenery, isn't it? is base, mid, top. Let's see how these look. It's fine. The ones in Reach definitely look better. I like it conceptually, but the Halo 3 particles are much worse than the ones we actually got in Reach. Jungle has some good waterfalls effects too. Yeah, fair enough. I think I'm just going to try copying the Reach ones for now, see what happens. I'll bring it over here. We'll continue on with getting the Reach ones. Alright, the next part after this weird splash that doesn't seem to be rendering right is Forge Close Mist Impact Huge, which uses Smoke Fiery Small as the particle. Can do. We'll duplicate this. Just do particles, atmospheric, soft smoke, smoke, fiery. Smoke, fiery, small. Alright, that's a start. Oh, it has a depth fade range. Maybe that's why these are customized. They have a particular intensity as well. Okay, fine. Smoke Fiery Small will go into my levels multi-Forge Halo FX particles folder. And in Reach, this was called Forge Close Mist Impact Huge. And then this one, the first one here, was Forge Impact Spray Extra Large. Objects, no. Levels, multi, Forge World, FX Particles. And again, it was Forge Impact Spray Extra Large. I'm going to modify these so that they match Reach real quick, but we should be good here. Main thing is vertically, random UV, and starting rotation. Does not tint from light map. Bitmap altered vertically, good. Screen facing, switch low res distance, that's not a thing here. And it uses fluids per extra large, grayscale light. That's all exactly the same as it was in Halo 3, but the depth fade range is 1, which is interesting. There is no self-illume. And aspect ratio is 1, intensity is 1.25. It's actually a little bit less intense. Alright, cool. Next thing would be this one, which we're going to copy over as well. Honestly, I don't need to go this hard on the precision, but making it work. Oh, is this like Valve's hammer editor? Yeah, this is, it's got some similarities. But yeah, you can do a whole lot of editing, spawning objects in here. It's like super Forge mode, and then you can use things like Blender to make your actual levels and models and stuff. And then you come into here and you can edit stuff. It's pretty cool. For the record, though, not ginger. There's a little bit of ginger in my beard. It's just the lighting. My hair color? Dirty blonde. That's what it's called. Miss Dono, did I? No, I didn't. Trying to bring back Aztec. Oh, from CS? That's sick. Close missed impact, huge. Let's see. What does Reach have to say about this? Random UV starting. Yep, looks good. Screen facing. Motion blur translation. Does this have it? Oh, it does. Okay, all the same. It has self-illumination none. Fog on. Oh shoot, I didn't even check if the other one had fog. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna presume it does have it. Yeah. Fog on. It's on, off. On, off. Smoke very small. Depth fade range is 2.5 on this. Nothing special here. 1.25 for the intensity. And it should be good. Okay, that's sort of gonna be our foam mist particle. Joe, thank you for the 2, man.
You should FaceTime Green so he can roast you for not going to HCS.
Bro, that's evil. I wanted to go. What the fuck? No. I'll just feel even worse. Marker world, LOD1. Oh, this one's disabled for debugging. What the fuck, man? This one is the non-disabled one. Alright, particles freeze when on screen, LOD always 1. Do we do inherit effect velocity? No. We have near fade range 8. 10? Oh, 15. And then it goes feather in 5 to 95. 10. Alright, there we go. Alright, all those settings are good. And our actual particle uses tube constant X. Nothing crazy. Oh shoot, wait, what is this? Starting? I'm gonna check this out. That. Yeah, radius 1, 1, 0, negative 65. What about the other one? Does that always have the second? I didn't even check that. 1, 1. Yeah, it does. Oh, shoot. Okay. Does that change the... Doesn't change anything. Anyway. Who needs HCS when you got us? That's true. The best part about not going to HCS is that after the announcement's over, I can just keep working on Forge World tomorrow. Or speculate with you guys. Did you see the images
that Green was sending in stream chat earlier?
I missed it.
See how much fun he had. Lol, just messing with you. TBH, why didn't you go again?
I was just last minute. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it because I have other stuff planned for later in the month, and it's just a lot of money to go, so I said screw it, I'll just stay here. But thank you for the 2, I appreciate it. Mission radius 0 to 1.4. Alright, here we go. Here we go. 0 to 1.4. Mission angle 90 to 93 degrees. Then particle life emission rate is 9, lifespan is 10. Default physics 0.3 and 0.5 with no gravity. I heard a weird ass noise. Particle self-acceleration 0 to 1 over particle age, going to -1 at the end.
He was posting cool Halo stuff and he played Fireteam Raven for the first time.
Oh, what the fuck? That's sick. I didn't know he hadn't played Fireteam Raven before. Yeah, good for him. Fireteam Raven's actually so fun. That's awesome, though. Alright, initial velocity is 4.5, particle rotation is 0 to 1. Initial rotation rate just goes between 0.1 and negative 0.1 over particle random. That was initial rotation rate. Yeah, that's correct. Anyway, particle size 1.5 to 2.5. Which particle correlation is that? Particle correlation 1. Oh wait, reach actually tells you what they are. Particle random 1. Nice. Okay. Anyway, scale goes from 1 to 3.5. On a nice big arch curvature. Particle alpha 0.4 to 0 pretty quickly. Oh, and it starts at like nothing down here. That's so weird. I wonder why they did that. I guess it just so that it fades in over its long-lasting lifespan. Okay, and then last is the alpha black point, which goes 0. Oh wait, 0.4 is the maximum for that. Then that is 0.8. Yeah, this is a whole process, isn't it?
Oh,
hey!
There were some images I missed that he posted like a big ass ghost.
Ooh.
You should check it out in stream chat after you get this little part done.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to see like the ghost and everything. That's actually sick. Damn, that looks really good. That is a great start for a waterfall. That looks so cool. Oh, it's from the live action. You gotta see the brute. Wait, that's sick. The ODST armor from that too. The giant ghost is sick. You gotta love that. I assume this is from the Halo 3 trailer. It's like a little diorama of Hotel Zanzibar getting torn down. He should have stolen this, dude. He should have stolen the spiker. Okay, this, I have no idea what this is from or for, but I know this is the dude from Reach, the, not Spec Ops. Is he Spec Ops? I think he might be Commando Spec Ops. I forget, but it's fire. That's actually sick, dude. The fact that he's out there doing that stuff is so awesome. From the Reach trailer with OG Nobles. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about that. I just went back to thinking about the Halo movie test shots that they did ages ago. I totally forgot about the Deliver Hope trailer. Okay, that was Forge, Close, Mist, Impact, Huge. Is that what I used? Looks correct. Impact Spray, Extra Large. So there's just another Impact Spray extra large here. Okay. Though I need to go back and check really quickly before we move on to the last part of this. Self-acceleration and particle initial velocity. I think we're totally off on this one. Yeah, self-acceleration on this was 0 to 1 with a negative 1, and then it was 6 to 1 particle random. Rotation was random between 0 and 1. Initial rotation rate was 0.02. What is happening? Lifespan 1.2 to 3. I got all these correct. I just want to make sure this is good. Initial velocity 6 to 1. Rotation 0 to 1. 0.02. Size 0.8 to 2. I think this is all good now.
Also, I put a little Discord link in that channel for the actual start of his image posting if you want to see it from the start.
Thank you for the 2, Joe. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be happy to check it all out. Dude, I hope he's having a good ass time. It seems like he's probably having a lot of fun right now. Tube constant X, translational offset, emission radius, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here, the starting interpolant. I didn't change this. This is probably why I was having a bunch of trouble. Starting interpolant on the first waterfall effect here. Yep, okay. This is making a lot more sense. It's negative 0.5. And it is a negative 0.5 to 0.9. I really didn't change anything, did it? Darksteel, thank you for the 3!
I'm indecisive on what to mod next. Should I mod Halo, medieval combat where it's CE but all bows/swords, or Halo 7, Arbiter commits tax fraud?
You should definitely do the bows and swords medieval CE. I don't know what it is about that, but that feels just like a very original idea. Wait, is this using a technology that is not allowed to me? No! Axis scale. I don't have that. I don't have it. It doesn't exist. So I have to switch it up. So instead of it being a tube, it's going to be a line. And the radius of said line, like 5. Please change. What the fuck? What's happening? Is my brain breaking? Line, radius, 5. There we go. Holy crap, dude. Why do we see people's ads now and not usernames? Just another banger of a YouTube update. I think it's pretty good, actually, though. Because it makes it more like Twitch, where you get to see somebody's like actual username and not just some fake random YouTube thing. It's getting it feels like a good live stream upgrade. I hope it's live stream exclusive anyway, so that I don't want to cry and have to face the reality that YouTube doesn't give a fuck about their live streaming. Alright, what do we have here? All zeros except near fade range is 10 and near fade override is 4. Sure. And the shape of this one does not have, oh, this one does have an axis scale, but this is a tube with all the same values as before, which I should have, but emission radius of 1. Emission radius 1. And then we're gonna put the emission angle. Okay, this one actually has something interesting going on, thank God. Which is that it has an emission angle, which is a particle correlation 1, 0 to 80. Something interesting's happening. And they're gonna add some new guns to the remake? I hope so. I hope they have all the... If they do add new ones, my hope would be that they keep all the classics. There weren't even that many guns in CE. Lifespan 1.2 to 3. Okay, so we're basically just getting more of the same here. Gravity 1 and 2. Yep. Is this even... This one's enabled, right? Yeah, it is. 1 and 2, 0, negative 1. Particle initial velocity is 5 to 2 on particle random. Rotation is 0 to 1, 0 to 1. Particle size 0.5 to 8. To 8? Wait, what? Oh, 0.8. My dumbass just read it wrong. And lastly, 1.3 to 0.2. To 0.15 to 0.1. What is this? Particle age, particle random. Okay, great. Why do I feel like that didn't really change anything? Well, whatever. It added in more stuff. More watery particles. Can't really complain too much about that. Okay, let's try to put this in. I think this is actually our very first waterfall particle. That is at least totally done. Make sure we get our angle right here, and we'll go low. Nice, that's not bad. It's a good looking waterfall effect for like the base of it. That's pretty sick. Seeing it off in the distance there. Not too bad. Alright, how's that looking reach? Oh, oops. That's fine. I see. I understand how it all works now. There is a feature that Reach has with particles here that's kind of helpful, but I don't have it. I think that being on a line... Wait, maybe I could do... No, I guess I would have to do it on a line. That's a shame. Perhaps there's a way I could fake it, though. Because this one, I want on a line. No, this one is... Yeah, line, but this one's radius was set to... 5, right? Mission radius 5. These are a lot brighter in Reach. I'm gonna up the brightness here so we can actually see all that happening. There we go. That feels a little better. Pretty. Hang on. Give me one sec. I'll be right back and then we'll continue making this look way better, including the actual waterfalls themselves, which are kind of ugly right now. We can definitely do better than that. One sec. Okay, sorry for the delay. It's waterfall time again. Aren't you excited? Tell me that you're excited. Now what do we have? Close one, crest. Where's close one, crest? That was close one, base. Wherever that was. Close one, falls is right here. To be so honest, I really don't see anything happening here. It's like a far away thing? It must be a far away thing. A lot of stuff here. We have two of these. What is this? There's close one, falls, mist, and mist back. And then up here we have crest, falls again. Okay, so we need falls and falls mist back and falls mist. Alright, whatever. We'll figure out what these are. First, we're gonna make a better waterfall. I've decided. We need our waterfall, wherever it is. Forge. Waterfall, lower big. We'll start with this. Base map is this. One we're probably very familiar with at this point. That is the main texture, and reach the main texture is this one. So I say we swap over to that, because honestly the River World Valhalla one we've been using is not honestly very good. Okay, let me double check though. Detail map is the color, which uses this texture called Waterfall Color. I think that's the same one from Halo 3. Yeah, literally the same one. It ain't broke. So we will do that. We'll swap it out for our new one, which is made just for Forge World. One of the few actual Forge World textures I'll be using here. What was it called? Forge Halo Waterfall. Didn't I just import this? Waterfall A. Okay, let's see. Wow, that made it practically invisible. Alright, well, let's see what else it's got going on here. So we have detail map scale on the Y is 3. Just like Halo 3. The translation goes 0 to -1 in 16.5 seconds. And the detail scale is 2, which is also waterfall color. And that one goes in 16 seconds. So far, a lot slower. Definitely looks completely wrong at the moment, but we'll just keep it rolling. Is there something special about this I should know about? Albedo's 2 detail. Blend mode is alpha blend. 2 detail, bump map is detail. Self-illumination is set to simple. Okay, that's probably why. I don't have any self-illumination on it. Self-illumination uses waterfall color. Okay, and it matches. That makes sense. Okay, okay. Much better already, and I haven't even fully fixed it. Looks sweet. Yeah, this is Forge World in Halo 3. Purdy. It's for Ultimate Forge. It'll be the final map of Ultimate Forge. Not too shabby. Anyway, bump map is set to standard on mine, and reach, the waterfall has a details type bump map. So it uses the Forge Halo. Oh, that's not that one. We have Waterfall Z bump twice. Let's grab it from Forge World. And the way this one works is its scale Y is 3, 12 on -1. Scale Y is 3. Takes 12 seconds for the bump map to translate. And the second one has a scale of 2.5, also with 12 seconds to translate. Are they really both 12? Did I see that wrong? No, that's correct. Oh, 0 to -1 versus... Oh, I guess that's fine. Can we even see the bump mapping, though? I feel like it's impossible to see it. So this one has no specular, diffuse only, blend mode, alpha blend. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Anything else here? No dynamic lights. So self-illum map is the waterfall color, scale of 1. Making sure there. Intensity goes to 0.2. Self-illum color is white, and the translation on this is 18.5 seconds to -1. So, converting from reach, this is what it looks like. However, I think this needs to be like 10x on the intensity scale. That looks much better. Much, much better. Looks sweet, love the Halo 3 textures. Yeah. Not bad. That waterfall looks pretty good, actually. We still got to add more effects to it, though. This is not all it is. There are some really cool particles that Reach has. Honestly, I think this looks better than Reach for some reason. Really don't know why. It just actually does. Anything else here that I'm missing? Scale map Y? No, that's all standard. Everything looks normal. Weird. Pre-pass? Does that change anything? No. Still seems very normal. Looks good though. Yeah, I'm glad you like the Halo 3 textures. I love them personally. I think it makes the whole map look so damn good. Halo 3 water, Halo 3 ground materials, Halo 3 tree textures, rocks and stuff. It just got such a charm to it. I'm gonna have to tweak that later. Look how bright those Forerunner materials shine. My god! Alright, let's do the other waterfalls before I get bored. Which it is before hanging up MCC. It's a lot of work, but yeah, it would have been cool. Waterfall lower small. Did that change the upper one? No, the upper one's still using the Halo 3 textures. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Alright, lower small. I actually kind of like copying these textures over. It's a bit of fun. I'm going to assume this is more or less going to be the exact same thing. It is almost exactly the same, except it uses a slightly different texture. So in order to save some time, I am going to copy the one waterfall and put it with the other. Don't feel like making all those graphs again. We did it! Hooray! Though, I do think it was just wise for that to be a little brighter. Now, is there anything else here that's incorrect that I should think about? Detail map scale-wise 3 and 2. That goes 30, 20. Goes 3 to 2. 30, 20. Z bump is 1.5 on the y-axis to 1. And these two values go 25 to 26. Why are these so much slower? It's so weird. And then the illumination map has scale Y1 with intensity of that, and the equivalent in Halo 3 is about 10x. Okay. Now these are accurate to reach, more or less. Not bad. We still need the particles, though. Without the particles, we have the one particle for the impact here, but that is one of so many. Copy and paste this, and it'll be better than Halo 4's Forge Islands. Dude, Halo 4's Forge Islands. I'm not even just saying this to be like a Halo 4 hater. Should be no secret at this point that I despise Halo 4 for so many reasons, but dude, Forge Island, are you kidding me? This is from the game before. And we got Forge Island. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Alright, let's do some of the effects now. So I think one of the most important effects that we can grab from Reach, we have this one at the bottom here. Also this one, which is Falls Close 3 base, which I presume is a pretty easy effect. It's probably going to be very similar to the one over there, but just lighter with some lesser effects to it. How do those go up in the air while those go down? Interesting. This is the kind of effect I want, right there. Just seeing the water kind of like float off, like that's so good. That is such a good effect. I love it. I genuinely don't know where those effects are. Is that not an effect scenery? Is that a regular scenery? Where is that? Oh, you know what? It must be coming from down here, huh? No, it's not. Where the fuck is that coming from? Is it from here? Oh, it is. Okay, that's so odd that it, like, drops it from really, really far. Oh, I see, because it drops it from, like, multiple parts. It's like a whole entire waterfall thing. That's the particle I'm most interested in getting my hands on. It's like water dripping, but also is kind of misty. We're going to grab that immediately. And we can actually find it at the next part of the waterfall that we want, which is the Falls Mist. So we're going to do Forge Falls Close 01, which is this one, Falls Mist. Actually, where's the falls regular? Is that up top? Get a look at this. Okay. Yeah, that's our texture here. It's a very nice effect. So we have what, looping at 1 second, so it's more or less the same. And then we have this insane texture called Forge Fall Sheets Down Huge Variable Velocity Huge Depth. Okay. Ramp supported reach stuff 1-to-1. It looks amazing. Yeah, Ramp is an incredible mod. It's for El Dorito only, but still, incredible mod. Alright, this is going to need a very special Fluid Sheet Directional Large, which is a very good looking texture. Wait. Oh, it's going to be a pain in the ass because I'm going to have to do multiple. Wait, don't I? Hold on. There might be a Halo 3 equivalent of this. Let's see. Let's grab you. 01 falls. Again, falls. Alright, how many parts are there to the falls? One particle system. Alright, that's good. We're going to delete these other from the falls here. So I need to copy this particle, basically. So I'll start by taking this, forge, fall sheets. Now, it's using a particle called fluid sheet directional large. In Halo 3, we actually have that already, so I may be able to just fluid sheet large. There's no fluid sheet directional large, though. At the very least, I'll try the Halo 3 one, see what this looks like. No, not even close. Not even a little bit. We're getting the ones from Reach. Is there actually green at Halo 3? Oh, I saw a little bit of it. Let me see more. Okay, we got the... This is a cool-ass picture. I know Green's like having such a good time taking all these pictures. Some old-school props. Beautiful helmets. Fucking wonderful. Dude, who the fuck is this guy? A weird-looking man. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I know that Spartan. I wonder if they would ever... Didn't they sell some of these at some point? I know this can't be like a... Hey! Milkman, thank you for the $5.
Do you think I can get Lasso Master before the end of the year? I still need H2, H3, and H4.
It's doable, it just depends on how much time you have. Orcs
Just
Company!
woke up to this auto playing on my phone and damn, this concept is sick. Forge World in a Halo 3 skin really scratches an inch in the brain. Hey, okay, hand emoji.
Thank
up
you
emoji.
for the $5 and the support on that. I agree. You know, as it turns out, I'm a Halo fan myself, and this, as soon as the idea was thrown out there, I was like, it has to be done. It just feels too perfect. And the grass is bare. We don't even have the 3D plants down or anything, but it's getting there, and it feels so right. I love it. I'm so excited to be working on this. Now let's keep going. We got Atriox. Oh, wait, what is this? The Land Studio? Play some Infinite. No photos, please. Oops. That says, please take photos, actually. Thank you. Oh, what the fuck? That's... Oh no, that's not from Green. I was like, wow. No, this one's from Green, though. Oh, that's actually a sick-ass poster, though. That goes hard as hell. Let's see, he's playing Fireteam Raven. Oh, we got a video, actually, of Green playing Fireteam Raven.
No.
I hear General Heat over there.
That's the end? They just blow up?
Okay, so we've seen everything now. That's really cool, though, dude. Green looks like he's having a good-ass time. Fluid sheet directional large. I mean, as you're looking at the images, I missed the whole thing. You fool! Does this do particle animation? Aspect ratio changes, of course. Frame index is random between particle 0 and 1. Okay. At least I know how to do this part in Halo 3. It's a nightmare figuring it out in Halo 4, but Halo 3, easy. Bold of them to assume Halo fans can read true and also real. Pixels. Does the waterfall and reach let you get like into it? Or no, you know what, there's like a... Is there like an invisible barrier or something? Can you just fly into that? I feel like you must be able to just fly into it. What happens if you do that? I feel like it would look terrible. Oh, I guess it's just outside. Oh, there's a invisible barrier preventing it. Damn you, waterfall. Looks better in Halo 3. Sorry, not sorry. Where am I standing here? Standing in a beautiful, lovely field of flowers on the beach looking up at the waterfall. Oh, we don't have those flowers in Halo 3 yet, but I can stand on this beach. Reach. I will say the rocks are far more detailed in Reach to 3. I don't know, 3 just looks nicer. I think the waterfall's toggleable in case we want to cover the water area with land pieces. No, I don't think I could. I mean, there's probably some complex way I could do it, but no. No. Yellow. It is a bit yellow, isn't it? Why are the rocks all yellow in Forge World? Over here, they're just gray, as they should be. Add more mist to the waterfalls? I will. The plan now is add a bunch more. I gotta add the waterfalls kind of fading away over here. Add a bunch more effects so that they look nicer and more full with extra things in them, and then... Or make a dry Forge World? No. What's the point of that? There's not... dirt. You'd be walking around a big dirt patch. Where the water used to be. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention it, but I finished the skybox. I think I said it a little bit at the beginning of the stream, but... Yeah, skybox is in. All the water and stuff. Goes on all the way to the islands. Or, well, I still gotta do the textures for those mountains and fix the trees, but there's now a Halo classic Halo ring in and stuff, so it's looking pretty good. We're getting there. These trees are massive. True. Forge World in different seasons seems like canvas maps would be dealt with, and that's what the other Ultimate Forge flat maps are for. You can go crazy with it, but this is just regular Ultimate Forge. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back again. Sorry. Chair stream's over. It's gone. I'm back. Hope you had your fun staring at that chair. Freaks. What did I eat for dinner? I had a bento box, some takoyaki, and salad. Check modding show off. Some cool stuff going on. People making some cool stuff. Ooh, nice. You got like a plasma repeater with some of the old Halo CE early vibes. Love your theme. Hold on, you can't see. Those early vibes from the classic beta builds of CE on the plasma repeater. That's a cool idea. I haven't seen anyone do that yet. Put on the Halo 3. I feel a little bit off on the Halo 3 ones. The color's a little... It should be probably a little more blue, but... That's pretty sick. I haven't seen anyone try that yet. Nice. Nice. Love the early plasma rifle holograms. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen anyone do what P-Stain did and put it on the newer guns. That's cool to see. Alright, we got some particle stuff to do. I gotta pop open Photoshop real quick and we gotta chop these things up. Where is it? Here. Alright, so we're gonna have to get a little creative here. I need to chop this up into 4 separate particles. And I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna go like that, separate, and that, separate. I fucked it up, hold on. There. 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 Okay, there we go. Now these are all separated. I'm gonna stack them all in the middle. Okay. We'll do image canvas size to 128 by 256. This is the actual particle size we're trying to get here. And I'm going to save these one by one. These are called fluid sheet directional large. Give me 1 sec while I figure out the way to do this. Fluid sheet directional large. Okay, I think I figured it out. This goes fluid sheet directional large 0. Actually, before I save that, I should probably do that. Give some transparency. This will be directional large 1. Directional large 2. And then the final one will be directional large 3. Alright, now that I have those saved out, I can go to my bitmaps folder, throw this folder in there, and I gotta run the special command, which is... What is it? The command? Is it new bitmaps? New bitmap. Somewhere down here. There's a thing for this. Re-import bitmaps, no. Or wait, wasn't it import? Yeah, import bitmap folder as single tag. And then the folder was levels, multi, forge, halo, bitmaps, fluid, sheet, directional, large. Imported as an interface bitmap. No. But, okay. Okay, there we go. Now the bitmap exists. I can use it. Hooray. Okay, so now we're gonna get this particle working in Halo 3. So we're going to swap particles on the falls effect to use forge fall sheets. And this part... Wait, don't tell me. Okay, we're good. Are we good? That's extra large versus the huge one. Just gotta double check that I didn't accidentally break anything. Okay, we're good. There's a false alarm. Yeah, this will use the new one from Reach fall sheets, and then to get the actual texture, we will use the one that I just imported, which is under the Forge World map, bitmaps, and then fluid sheet directional large. Now, because this is 4 textures that can randomly be selected, we got to set it up in a special way where, see, parallel to direction is the type that it is. So it's not screen facing, but parallel to direction. Random U mirror, but not random V mirror. Tint from light map is yes. Oh shit! Sea Boots, good to see you! Thank you for 28 months, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Would you ever make your own Halo map tier list? I would be down, but I wouldn't rank it, I think, the way that most content creators would rank it. I think I would probably rank it from a more like technical perspective and like interesting and like sort of like I would rank things like novelty and like interesting designs, complexity, design challenges, like cleverness, stuff like that. I would do that a lot more so than like how it plays. Diffuse only, alpha blend, depth fade, on. Fog on. What was the other one that's off? Oh, black point off. Self-illumination, constant color. The color of the self-illumination is a light gray. And then this is where we get to do fun stuff. Aspect ratio, particle age 1.5 to 0.35. And it's not a perfect curve. It's got a little bit of a spline to it. Like that, that's cool. Color is all white, intensity is 1.25, and the alpha, 0 to 1 over particle velocity. Oh, that's so cool. Do I have that? I don't think I do. That's fine. Particle emission time, particle location, distance, explosion, animate. What the fuck is explosion animation? Well, I don't have that one, so for the alpha, I will just leave it at 1 and handle it with the actual effect. As for particle animation, though, we can do frame index, 0 to 1, particle random. And actually, what order did I do that in? I'm genuinely curious. I have no idea. This would be 0, this would be 1, that would be 2, and that would be 3. That's probably fine. Alright, that looks good. Mr. Shaw. Oh, Green Knight! I see him! I see him! That's the dude that's at HCS who just went to Halo Studios. I know that guy. You see the images? Yeah, I was showing them on stream earlier. It looked really awesome, dude. It looks like you're having a fucking blast. That's sick. Look what I made. It's shurikens. Six, 5. was not there to uncover secrets. I don't believe it. Line X. What is this? Starting interpolant negative 0.5. To 1? To negative 1. Relative direction is noise on periodic game time. I don't think I have. Oh, I do. Periodic game time noise. Yay! Wait a minute. 1. What is all of this, dude? I never use this stuff, and I know it's probably important, but I can't believe Green uncovered all of those deep secrets before the announcement of the game. I can't believe he just leaked all that stuff from Halo Studios. I can't believe he would do that. That's pretty evil of him, don't you think? 1 to 3. Can't believe Remake will be VR. Crazy. Fine, I know. Exclusive VR? That was a bold move from Halo Studios, but you know what? They did it. They did it. And the fact that they're on the silver timeline with the TV show, and that Master Cheeks gets his smash on again, but like in-game in full VR, that's insane. So to do a call showing off the event if you're down tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to be streaming the event, but feel free to call. That would be sick. As long as you don't mind being like on stream, because I will be streaming. Though if it's like before as well. Why is it Green Knight Dev? The YouTube updated it, and as just is what it is now. It just shows your shit full on. Weird update, but it is what it is. Initial velocity 5 to 1.5. Rotation 0. Initial rotation rate 0. Particle size is 1. Okay. And then scale 0.8 to 0.45 over particle age. To 4.5, excuse me. Wait, you sold 71? That's crazy, dude. Holy shit, congrats. That's some fucking money right there. You're making bank. A lot of work, so it's deserved, but like, damn, that's sick. Oh boy. Particle age to particle random, and it's 2 wacky ass curves to 0.5. So yeah, particle edge to particle random. Add a point there. Make them both splines. Spline. Dude, that's crazy that green just like so effortlessly spoiled the entirety of the HCS announcement. He just came in here and told us all the secret stuff that he saw while he was at Halo Studios. That's actually wild. I didn't think he would do that. No, it's upside down! Why are you upside down? Why? Can I fix this in the particle so I don't have to edit it in Photoshop? I don't think I can. I suppose I'll die now. Yeah, aspect ratio and stuff, intensity, blah, blah, blah. Cool that it's wrong and broken. Love the way that it does that. Wondrous. That cannot be right. The lifespan on that is absurd. Alright, well, time to go to Photoshop and fucking redo all of it. Freaking dang it. I'm about to get so steaming mad you have no flipping idea. Oh! I've done it. Wondrous day. Alright, let's get that re-imported. Are they better now? They are, thank God. The Haunted series has been a very, very long time. It's been like 10 plus years. All the way at the tippy top. No wonder it was so large. That's what you said. Can you even see that through the waterfall? I feel like it's invisible. Maybe because of the fade range. Maybe it's just because they're not very intense in color. They don't show very well. I can see it actually. Yeah, they're just not very intense. Let me increase their intensity. They're just so faint. Maybe the alpha needs to be more, like, maybe up to like 1? I can sort of see it now. I'm confused. First, the scaling feels wrong, and secondly, it's unweighted line, blah blah blah. Emission radius, 1 to 3. Emission rate is only 12. I have the emission rate at 12. I know 12 is a lot, but like... Yep, just flat 12. Lifespan is 12 to 15. Nothing crazy there. Everything's correct. Did I get the scaling wrong at all? Five to 1.5. Rotation. Wait. Rotation is 0.5. Oh. Well, no, I guess that's why. Because I didn't have to go to Photoshop after all. Oops. Particle size 1 to 1. 0.8 to 4.5. I just can't shake the feeling that that is totally not what it's supposed to look like. Oh, the line is supposed to be much larger, no wonder. What the fuck is it doing? Why is it coming out of one spot? Oh, it's set to a sprayer. God damn it. No wonder. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Look at that. That's starting to feel very Waterfall-esque with all that coming down. That looks good. Those particles of just like faded misty water dropping to the ground, that's sick. Adds a lot of depth to the whole thing, makes it feel less like just a plane that's floating there. Though their lifespan goes on for a bit too long. I'll have to manually tweak that to match Halo 3. 12 to 15, let's make like 8 to 12. Here they come. Nope, still going for way too long. Make it like 7 to 8 seconds. Much better. I don't see them going through the water anymore. Looks good. Looks very good, actually. A lot of depth to it. That's a pretty great effect. Worth it. Totally worth it. Why does that look so much better in Halo 3 than it does in Reach? Am I tripping? This is it in 3. I'm not even done yet. There's still more effects to add, but like that's what it looks like in 3. And this is Reach. I still need to add like a bunch of mist coming down with it and like floating off of it, but like that's Reach. That's 3. Much of this is like the same textures, it's just the way that Reach renders stuff. So odd. Very, very odd. I feel like 3 should look worse, but I think it looks substantially better. Alright, well, I'll keep going then. Honestly, I think the thing that's hurting Reach the most is this horrible normal map they have on it. You don't really see this normal map showing up in 3 very much, but it's kind of atrocious in Reach. It makes it look lumpy and blurry, even though the actual texture is hardly that like lumpy or blurry at all. Using this mostly the same textures. Did you check the shaders? Yeah, matched everything almost exactly. Oh, I need to move that a little. If I could, I would make this water splash more than just a line. I may find a way to do it later and it should be good, but it depresses me. Try to cut corners to get Forge Roll to fit 360. Not even that. This is on Halo 3. Same materials, same shader setup, everything. It just looks like that in Reach. Looks like that in 3. And again, this is before I've even added all this fog and stuff over here. We're gonna see the Reach Hornet. I already did that. I think it might be broken, but I have a Reach Hornet. I ported it from Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer. Yeah, I already have it in the map, actually. I can just spawn it right here. I don't know if all the animations still work. I do vaguely recall having an issue with some of them. Yeah, it looks like the turning left and right animations ended up breaking, but like the rotation ones are fine. Add these wonderful effects from like the fog and things onto this waterfall. It'll be good. I like this. If I had to guess, that's going to be the... Where is it? Not this effect. What is this one? That's crest? Do I even need it? What does the crest even do? I feel like this doesn't do anything. Yeah, crest does nothing. We have falls, close, 0, 1, falls. That's that effect over there. Here's falls and mist. I presume this is the mist I like so much. One that kind of like falls off to the side of it. 'Cause right here is Falls Mist versus Falls Mist back. I don't really know what the difference is, but these are the ones that I want. What about Falls Mist back? Is there a difference here? It looks like the same to me. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't see a difference at all. But I'll have them both anyway. Alright, I'm gonna take the base effect and I'm gonna do this as Falls Mist. That's going to be what we work on now. This should be easy. Tomorrow, HCS announcement will be accompanied by the RJ Cortana morph suit stream. It should be. If I could find a fucking Cortana morph suit anywhere on the internet. Genuinely, I've been trying. I haven't found a single one. My hope is that once this gets announced, companies will realize people care about Halo, and then they'll start selling Cortana morph suits again, because I literally cannot buy one. It just doesn't exist. Commission one? That's pretty much my only other option at this point. Like, genuinely. I don't even know what else to do. There's none exist on the internet. Nobody gives a fuck about Halo enough anymore to sell them. Damn it, I really don't want to add all these, like, fog effects up to the waterfalls there, but I'm totally going to. This is a terrible effect, by the way. Like, no offense, but it doesn't make any sense that that's there. And maybe they're using the wrong shader or something. There shouldn't be any fog here. Anyway, let's get the fog on our big waterfall looking good. Falls Mist has this Falls Mist particle. Oh, let's see. Anything interesting on this particle? Smoke fiery small with a depth fade range of 5. Literally nothing special about it. I already have a particle from before that does the exact same thing. Except I think this one just has half the depth fade range. Yeah, there's literally no difference here. I'll just use that one. Okay. Let's begin. So this is a normal, LOD always 1, 0, 15, 10. That's all good. $15, 10, 0. Good. So the emission type is tube constant X. Oh, it has a flattened axis scale on somewhere, so that means I get to do a line. And the starting emission radius, that will be 1. Sure. Alright, translational offset. Starting interpolant -1 to 15, -10 to 15. Have it be a periodic noise just like it has in Reach. Relative direction 1 and 180 to 0 and 0. Mission radius is just 1. Angle 0, 0, 0, and then the emission rate is 6. Lifespan for this mist particle is 5 to 15 seconds at any given time. 0.25 and 0.3 for the physics. So that they're allowed to move pretty smoothly through the air. It's got a weird starting interpolant that probably won't affect anything on my end, but I'm just going to be doing my due diligence and copying these values over. Initial velocity will be 10 with a rotation randomly 0 to 1. Trying to link the Morse suit I found, but it won't let me. You can put it in the stream chat. As much as I appreciate the effort, I kind of doubt that you have it, and I don't mean that in a rude way, but I've looked so much. Because a lot of the time, it'll seem like you can buy it, and then you try to check out, and it's like, you're not actually allowed to, and you're like, what? 3.2 to 2.5. Scale goes 0.5 to 1.8. Alpha 0.2 to 0. So it just kind of has a little hump to it. The alpha black point 0.1 to 0. Cool. Let's see if this looks good. We gotta add it into our map. Theoretically, that's everything, but we'll see. Wait, not scenery, affect scenery. Looks very similar to the Reach one. It does seem to be moving to the side. Is this working? Yeah, okay, it works. I just need to raise it up a little. That's a nice effect. It's subtle, but it's there. You can see that foggy mist kind of falling off to the side of it. I should reduce its initial velocity a bit. Something about the way that Reach and Halo 3 are, the physics on these particles are a little bit different. Say emission radius 0 to 3. We're on a line. We're good. This should hopefully allow for more variance, variety in the particles themselves. We'll just have to wait here for a second and see when they come down. If they ever do, what's happening? Oh, there. Why did it only start rendering now? Isn't this on LOD always 1? There we go, okay. Yeah, now it's kind of creating this like huge mist. Oh, they're flickering wildly with the waterfall. I might need to change one thing here. No, it's still flickering a lot. That's odd. Oh, I know why. Better. Well, not better. I can still see it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it and we're gonna watch the waterfall. We're seeing annoying, like, particle Z-fighting interactions with the waterfall itself. But that does look really nice. I mean, I really don't need to add much more effect-wise to the waterfall itself. Like, that's pretty good. Maybe, like, the sound. Purdy. I like it. Biggest thing is it's one of the waterfalls of all time. No doubt about it. Alright, you guys enjoy the beautiful waterfall for a second. I will be right back again. I'm gonna go stretch my legs. Chair stream's over. I just had an idea. Why not add some good sounds to the map? I say we crank the volume up and get some actual sounds. Because right now the map has none, and well, I think we could use some, frankly. It's very quiet. It's like dead quiet here. We don't have any waterfall sounds either, but we don't have any background sounds at all. Let's do that. We need to grab the entire soundscape from the Covenant. That's going to be our start. This will breathe a lot of life into the map, make it feel really good. And then we'll be able to add particular sounds to places like the hangar and stuff like that too. That way it sounds like a big indoor space. Ambience, that's what it's all about. Honestly, most of the rest of this map is detailing, right? Like we're doing the waterfall, we've added tons of beautiful particles to it, gotten the material to look really good, save for some flickering that I have to solve somehow, but that should be... Wait. Is it the particles that are flickering? What is? They're struggling to render behind or in front of the other particles. I'll just have to tweak them so that they stop doing that. But yeah, they're looking good already. We gotta do some particles over here too. But I want to do sounds all of a sudden, you know? YouTube update makes everybody's direct ats show. It's like a social media platform. Kind of like Twitch, actually. No more funny nicknames in chat. Now you get to see exactly who you are. I mean, you can change your name, but, you know, it'll, like, perma-change your name. Alright, where are my sounds at? Decorators, no. Although, it might be nice to grab the decorator... No, I'll do that later, once we get to it. For now, I want sounds. AI stuff. Zones. Squads. Where's my sounds at? Did I pass them? I must have passed them already. Pathfinding data, pathfinding hints. Where are my sounds, man? There they are. The acoustics palette. Copy that. Take it into our level. Paste it in. Isn't the point of having a username if no one can see it unless they visit your channel? I guess it's just better for chatting, to be honest. It'll make it harder for bots, for one, but also it lets you know exactly who somebody is when they come in. It's kind of like having an @ on Twitter. Like, you could have your name be anything, but your direct @ means, like... So basically, you can't, like, fake who you are in a chat. It's like, if you ever wanted to fake who you are in the chat, you just, like, can't at all. My channel the same? Hey, me too. But it doesn't autocomplete the name when you try to @ someone on mobile. It's probably a bug. Leave it to YouTube to deploy major changes and not actually have it fully integrate. Anyway. God, I wish we had a YouTube spokesperson that would, like, talk about all the changes and updates and stuff. That'd be nice. My god, there's so many areas here. Okay, all of these are getting Halo exterior for now. I'll change it later to make it, like, so the cave sounds a little different. It sounds a little echoey, stuff like that. But for now, just everything's getting Halo exterior. That's just birds chirping, wind blowing, that kind of thing. Oh, I can hear sound. It's beautiful. Birds are chirping. They're talking to me. I love it. Alright, I say, now that we have that, we gotta get some water sounds for, like, the ocean area. and some other stuff relating to water sounds. Let's look again at the Covenant mission, and we're going to go into not just the audio palette for background noises and stuff, but I want to go into the sound scenery palette. That's what I was trying to say. Halo 5 is a UNSC submarine object. Yeah, but it's in Halo 5's art style, so it's all blobby looking. Scenery, scenery palette, vehicles, equipment, weapons, machines, machine terminals, controls. Here we go, sound scenery. Sound scenery palette, copy. I want all of this in my map. Alright, let's go to our sound scenery palette. Now we can place a bunch of it. Let's take a look at some of the options we got from the Mission of the Covenant. Goals, chirps. Oh, here, Waterfall Far. Oh, here, River World, Waterfall Far. Definitely want this sound. Have it right here at the base of the waterfall. And I think we'll have to manually input some of its radii and stuff. Volume type. I want to make this a vertical cylinder with a height of 10. Maybe a pill. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll make the height 50 to encompass the entirety of the waterfall. Override distance bounds. We'll make it 50 to 150. Is that too big? That's way too big. Make it 100 max. 25 at the smallest. Let's save. Let's see if we can hear it. It's a bit quiet. I think I'll up the length at which we can hear it. Maybe I will do 150. Do 50 to 150. And then the other sound I want to add, it's not Waterfall Far, but Waterfall Close. Nice. Sounds good. Now, there are some more nice sound sceneries that we can get. Okay. Not those. Is this one just water against surface? That's a water creep. What about water standing? No, I think I'm gonna do water against surface. I think that's what gets used. Yeah, we'll put a bunch of these around. Make their radius like 5 to 15 maybe. Their height 0, set them as like spheres. That way anytime you're close to the beach you can hear it. like 5 to 15 is pretty reasonable for that. Just kind of stack them all around the island. Don't think the rotation on this matters, but I want it zeroed out anyway. Place like 6 or 7 Easter eggs? Not a bad idea. And then hear the water around. Feels a little bit too intense. Maybe instead of water against surface, I could change them to like water standing. Water standing sounds a little bit nicer. Though, on these particular ones here, I could do the ones against rocks could become water against surface, since these would be inevitably more like intense, so to speak. Water against surface there. And all of these areas, of course, you would want the same. I might redo these so that they have like better values later, so I can place less of them and still get the same effect. Ah! Sorry, I just traumatized all of you. My reminder. PM, go to bed? No, that's not my bedtime alarm. Cool. Okay, that's pretty good for now. I'll definitely need a lot more of those, but that's decent. Waterfall looks good there too. We got sounds in, which I'm pretty happy about. Gotta go AFK again. There you go. You know what? Actually, what time is it? Maybe I'll just end it early. It's like 3 hours. I'm gonna end it early, you guys. We'll be live again tomorrow for the Halo Studios announcement, so it'll be really early. Really early stream. Normally, I'm gonna try to be live at 6 p.m. I'm gonna be live at like 2 p.m. my time. Or no. Yeah. Because the announcement will be 3 p.m. Central Time, so I'll be live 2 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. His Jorking alarm ended stream. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, man's got to have his priorities. No, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, by the way. It's been an awesome stream. I know it was just kind of chill. We were just like making a pretty waterfall and adding sounds and ambience to this map, which of course are very important, but you know, it's like a chill thing. So I appreciate you guys being here very much. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll be doing more of this tomorrow after the Halo announcement, more than likely. So if you want to tune in for that, I'll be live streaming for quite a while tomorrow. But we'll be seeing whatever Halo Studios has been cooking tomorrow on the stage. I'll be streaming the whole thing, or re-streaming it, really. But yeah, thank you guys so much for an amazing stream. I really appreciate it so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. I'll see you then. Goodbye! We'll see new Halo tomorrow! Yeah! No, no, no.